Hello golfers, I hope you are well and enjoying your golf in this gorgeous weather. This week we've gone to four balls. Boris announced on Sunday that the lockdown restrictions are easing, so now you are allowed to mix with 5 other people outside your household per day, which means we can go to 3 and 4 ball golf, which is fantastic because that frees the golf course up. Okay, it gives us a lot more room, double the capacity, so you should be able to get a little bit more of the normal tee times that you used to play with before lockdown. Now the difficulty is that we are all off the first tee. We haven't thought of a way around that just yet, so it does mean 2, 3 and 4 balls all be going off the first tee. I was a member at Royal Chroma for 20 years. We had exactly the same thing, all 2 and 3 balls off the first tee, and it worked absolutely fine. But we were always respectful of other players playing faster behind us. So if you see a gap open up in front of you, or a hole or two, make sure you let the group behind you through, okay? It's just common courtesy, common golf etiquette. It's in the rule books there, okay? So please, you must let faster groups through if this is going to work, and it makes everybody's game a lot more happier, okay? I've been in 4 balls that have been slow before, and I felt ever so rushed because I'm very paranoid about the group behind me and holding them up, okay? So it makes your golf not as enjoyable. So if you've got a faster group behind you, please let them through out of respect for them and the game of golf itself, because 2 balls aren't going to be quicker than 3 and 4 balls, and in fact sometimes 4 balls can be quicker at 2 than 2 balls. So it's all about, the rules of golf now state that you must let faster players through no matter the size of the group. Years gone by it was 3 balls had no standing on the golf course, 1 ball's had no standing on the golf course, but they do now. It's all about just letting the faster players through, okay? So please bear that in mind as we go to 3 and 4 balls. But yeah, great, there's loads more room on the golf course now, and we're getting back to some sort of normality, although we're not there yet. I've been busy coaching, doing lots of lessons up on the practice ground. That's been great. Again, my time's slightly restricted at the moment because my little boy's still not gone back to school yet. So yeah, I've got restricted time. So if you do want a lesson, please book in nice and early. Tuesday is going to become my main day of coaching now, so just bear that in mind as well. Although I will be able to do Thursday afternoons, Friday afternoons, and Saturday mornings as well, okay? Right, so what have we been doing? Well, I just want to reassure you that obviously here I am in my studio. I've been practicing, hitting some golf balls. My word, do I need some practice. I've only played once since we came back from lockdown, unfortunately. Just time has been a little bit of an issue for me at the moment, but hopefully need to get out there a bit more often soon. But I have been doing a bit of practice in my studio, and I've been using the launch monitor, my GC2 and my HMT, and I've been using my iPad, okay, getting used to all the data that I get on my iPad. It's the same data as I get on the computer screen there normally, or up on the projector there, but it's just laid out a little bit differently. But I get all the same data when I'm hitting my golf balls, yeah, making the use of the HMT and the GC2. So let me just show you the data that we get. So it does tell us where we've hit the golf ball. It does tell us how far we've hit the golf ball. It does tell us where we struck the golf ball. If I can find the right bit of, see, I am just still getting used to it. Okay, but it does give you all the data that we had. So it is good. So it gives you, here we go, you can see it all on there, okay? Let me do a close-up of that, okay? So it tells me where I've struck the golf ball thanks to my HMT. It tells me my club path, the club face, where it's closed, the spin axis on the golf ball, okay? How far open, club face, how much side spin on the golf ball. All this data is coming from the HMT GC2, okay? The same data that I will get on my computer here in the studio. So what I'm trying to say is basically all that data I can use for all your lessons and to club fit as well too. So we are open for club fitting, okay? It's all there in front. It's exactly the same data. It's all just laid out slightly differently. There the shots, number of shots. That's where it's finished on the drive and range, the practice ground, with all the ball speed numbers down the bottom there, all the club head data there, and then a total analysis of the shots. Okay, so it's all there laid out on my iPad. In fact, it gives you a nice little thing there. It gives you an average of where your strikes are. It puts little dots there, so it keeps an average on of where you strike the golf ball. So a pattern will start developing there, which is quite good. That's something the computer actually doesn't do, so that's a little added feature of the iPad app. But yeah, good bit of kit. I'm still getting used to myself because I've never really used it up the top. I'm available for club fitting. All the clubs we've got in here now. Remember, before we had lockdown, TaylorMade had just released their new sim stuff that was flying off the shelves before lockdown. Some real massive improvements in people's games. And still, after lockdown, they're still telling me the same things. They're still loving their new TaylorMade sim clubs. We've still got the Ping G410s in. They were a fantastic seller last year and still very, very popular as well. So Mizuno got Mizuno clubs as well. Mizuno irons, we all know about Mizuno irons. They are fantastic. Srixon are what I use. We've still got plenty of Srixon stock as well. Irons, loads of fitting stuff there with the Srixon, as well as the TaylorMade. We've got plenty of fitting stuff with that as well. Lots of different driver shafts this year. A massive, great big range of fitting stuff for the TaylorMade this year, as well as Ping, as well as Srixon, as well as Mizuno as well, and Titleist. We've also got Titleist in as well. So any of those big brands that you want, we can custom fit those for your clubs. So yeah, just come and let me know. I'm available for fittings and lessons. We can still use all the data that we used in the studio beforehand, but this time it'll be up on the practice ground using the iPad, but also still using the launch monitor, okay? Right, that's everything for this week. Hope you're all enjoying your golf. Hope you're all enjoying this gorgeous weather. I think it might slightly change for the weekend. It looks a little bit showery, but we shall wait and see. And to be honest, my new lawn needs a bit of water on it, and as really does the golf course as well. It just needs a drop of water just to take the sting out of it. But right, that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll hopefully speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.